Hello. I'm back. Someone asked what the next weapon was, like 5,000 years ago, for the world run. It's hammer and then dual blades. I'm sorry. It just popped into my head again. No, I do not wish to log out. Thank you. I thought of a thing, but it doesn't really matter. I just realised. There's no point resurrecting a dead conversation. Better late than never. Yeah. Unfortunately, world kind of ran over there, huh? Did I die in World Randomizer? No. We just ran into a weird quest that I'm like kind of technically permanently stuck on. So I need to fix that in some way. Let them know about the meteor? What? Is this gonna be your meteor nuts or something? Like what does that mean? Huh? It's a quest in the Confluence of Fates, which is Xeno'jiiva's arena. The problem is when you go in there, the creatures are meant to retreat to the middle of the room. My quest target, who is Azure is retreating to the upper arena that Xeno transitions to. My assumption is because Xeno is not there, the script that then triggers for you to be able to follow him is not triggering. Which means you can't get up there. So I think I'm just gonna take the randomizer off. Complete the Anjanath quest. And then put the randomizer back on. I believe that's the only way. Rote is nodding. What does this mean? Don't just nod, explain. This means nothing. You're just as lost as me? What? Why did you type it then? Everyone's just nodding. I'm going insane. I've been insane a long time, to be fair. Not going anywhere. Hiya, Tiggy. I'm aware of your skin. This Tiggy does not want to stop moving, eh? Oh my god. What is wrong with you two guys? You have other moves, my man. Or you just get tired, I guess. Tiggy goods. We like the Tiggy. Well, some people don't, but I like the Tiggy. Fruit and molten butter. I don't know if I would agree on the molten point. Not because I don't like molten, but because they either made him too large or put him in an arena that's too small. And I really think that makes the fight significantly less fun. If he wasn't in there, I'd be with you. I really do not like him in that arena. Fight that guy in a modded quest on Ingle, it's a whole new experience. Yeah, I'd imagine that would make him super fun. But I feel like 90% of the time, the reason why I die to Molten is because the arena's too small. I made a mistake for sure. But the arena size is what kills me. All the ledges do suck in there. There is way too many ledges in that arena, it's crazy. You blame it on the hit zones for Tiggy? Molten Tiggy? He has some crazy good hit zones, doesn't he? At least when he's angry times. Holy shit, hello. Well, that sucks. Thank you, Gen 4 hitboxes. You feel this with a different monster in a different game? It's still Monster Hunter or like... Monster Hunter the game to not talk about? I'm not even sure what you're referring to in that game, but fair enough. Oh, fuck. Talk your way around it would make it so empty. Yeah, just don't need to. Just interesting that I can't think of anything. Dodgy. Different note, how long till multi? I don't know. When it happens. I gotta do this quest. I think this quest unlocks the urgent quest, right? And then I have a villager quest I want to do as well. Not what you want to hear? Well, tough titties. That's what you're hearing. What? I said tough titties is what you're hearing. Nice. Full break and injured. And that entire combo whiffed. Fuck. Where are you up to in yours now? Are you in, Oh, that's just rude. Are you in, Village 8 now? Or are you still at 7? You're in 7? Okay. How much do you have to do in 7 still? Your internet's betraying you, Gado? No. Always the worst. Always the worst timing. Bowstone, light bowgun, and heavy bowgun smacked out. All the melees you've yet to do. Oh. Mostly it's a lack of money. What if you sold all of your low rank materials down to like 50? It would give you enough. You shouldn't run out. Right? Because I bet you've got like hundreds of some materials. You've gone down and sold everything down to 25 to 30 and you still don't have enough money? Oh my god. How? Though? Because you should be getting money from doing the quests, right? Main money source is mite seeds from the Wycoon. Oh, that's how you know you're desperate. You're on sleep herbs and parashrooms because of tranks. That's crazy. It's probably because you built all of those armor sets, isn't it? That's why. All the extra money cost. If you'd just done the weapons, it probably would have been fine. Well, I don't know. It shouldn't be that much money. Really. I think Nacilla Hunter Front is 7.2k a pop. It's around 3-ish per weapon upgrade. Jesus. Oh, I need to do this one as well for more carts at the Wyverian. That's super important. Great Draggy and the Paradrome quest at an astonishing 5%, so you're getting money more on the side instead of trying to cash in on a specific question. I mean, it makes sense to just get all the materials you need first, right? Because then you'll have so many excess materials that you can sell. But you do have to calculate so much for that. If you're calculating it all, because you've got to calculate all 11 melee weapons. Yeah, no, not for money, but for materials you are, right? Because then you know, like, total material plus 30. Oh, okay. It's not actually math. You're not full mathing it. stats, you think you'll simply look at how often it's needed for crafting and upgrades and grand, okay? Searching an item does display which weapon has in use. It's true. That is very true, which makes it a lot easier. Doesn't help for weapons you need multiple of. It doesn't. Imagine if you'd done that from the start, and just made a list of literally every single material that you would need for the rest of the game. For every single weapon. It would have been miserable. Probably absolute hell to do. But like, that would have been so disheartening. It'd be crazy. Yeah, exactly. It would be more off-putting. Although, to be fair, that might have been the best thing I'm being put off, but... Then pushing through with this fucking insanity. What you expect your poke to be is pioneering the spreadsheet along the way. Pioneering? You think somebody else is gonna do this as well? An unnoticed failure is not noticed. It's true. If you say it twice, it becomes more true. I need 6 meaty hides. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna need a lot of that stuff. Okay. Digrex doesn't seem to give as good of a skills as I thought he did in low rank for some reason. I'm probably... Oh god, thinking of his high rank set or his... like Freedom Unite set or something. In G rank. I'll continue in Jaggy? No, I'm still gonna farm it. It's just not gonna be as good as I wanted it. Yes. It's fine, because I'm gonna switch basically as soon as I get to high rank anyway. Right? I came over here to do something, but I can't remember what. What was it? You. Not you. You're not important. You. I'll just have to slot something into it as well as all. Whereas I thought it was going to maybe be a little bit more convenient than that. But that's fine. That's fine. I have 2 more quests to do. And then I should be in multi. What's the next target? This is a Rathalos and Zenoga quest. And then I need to do a Frenzied Lagombi and Frenzied Zamtrios quest. Apologize for the yawning. Oh god. The tired. When it hits like a fucking truck. Ooh. And then it's going to be in a multiplayer, lots and lots of farming of lots and lots of things. I need to farm a shitload of Tigrex, I need to farm loads of Celtis Queen. I need to farm some Gore. I need tons of Firestone. I think I need like a Rathalos plate. Maybe a Rathian plate as well, I'm not too sure. The Kirin switch acts as a bastard. Oh yeah? Because of elemental value. 1 discharge into Gendrome and it limps. That's crazy. Gendrome is notorious in this game for having low health though. Hello Eugene, welcome back. Oh. Cool, my poop missed. $300 Thunder, it's just a power vial. Why is this so good? I mean, Power Vial is actually better than Elemental Vial in the earlier games, right? I like a lot. End of low rank? But still. 1 discharge. Even if Gendrome is a weak boy. Shows how cripplingly weak Gendrome is. Is it 30%? Oh my god. I never remember that. So much damage. What does the elemental vial do? Oh, the double even? Damn, nice one. Nice. That was perhaps the worst mount timing I could have got. Probably shouldn't have gone for it. The double. That's rude. Yep, there it is. Decent amount of blue. That would do it. That would do it. I didn't think they got blue in low rank. I thought they only had shitloads of green for some reason. Oh, that did a lot of damage to me. That did a lot of damage to me. Didn't upgrade my armor. I upgraded it with blue armor spheres. I didn't want to spend my green ones because I wanted to save it for the Tiggy armor. Good. Good. Tiggy is easier. Tiggy's easier? Sorry, Rathalos is easier than Zenoga for me, so... Tiggy isn't even in this quest, that's why he's fucking easier. I have much more fire weakness, so... 10%? No big deal. How many quests before multi? This one and one more. In theory. Is all. Unless I unlock another quest suddenly. Go progress your keys. The keys are done as far as they can be. You're trying to be back as fast as possible. But I still need to do another double monster quest. Yeah, honestly, right? Eugene? Little shits. And then I run back into the area because they're doing it and they stop. A heal when the quest is done. A heal when the quest is done doesn't bother me. What bothers me is a heal when I'm on the floor dead. Like, could you have not done that like 5 seconds earlier? I would still be alive, probably. Every time you die, they start the Pertuzio. Or you die and they use like the Mega Health Horn. Which they hadn't used all quest until that point. They're such little shits. It's like they wait and they're like, his health's low. We should heal him. Give it just a moment though. That sounds like GU. Hello, Hurawas. How are you? There he is. You're fantastic. Good. How am I? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Bit bummed I went over on World by like 45 minutes and then took my break, so we lost like a full hour out of 4U today. It's a bit of a shame, but sometimes that's just how the cards fall. I'll just make World a little bit shorter tomorrow, maybe. Oh, that's nice of you, Eugene. At least World's fun. I mean, 4U's fun as well. I just missed out on one type of fun for a different type of fun. What do you mean in replacement of God Eater? Who are you even referring to right now, Eugene? Just like a random stall or like some place you frequent? The stand. Like a food stand? That's a long break. October? That's 6 months? You got your candy. Okay. You mentioned it. You mentioned it quite a long time ago at this point. At least it feels like it. I have goldfish memory right now. You got to spoon feed me basically. Oh, okay. My memory has been atrocious recently. Unfortunately, it is just gone. I don't know where it's gone, but if it could come back. I actually probably do know where it is. It's in DBD. That's where my memory is. Memorizing bullshit that it's never gonna need. Stupid urge. I really hate it when you get proven right about something. I didn't want to play DVD. Because I remember that it's kind of a pain in the ass and only about like 70% down to like 50% of the games are fun and the rest of the time it's kind of just fucking miserable. I was like, if I play it, I'm gonna have a few fun games and I'm gonna be like super hooked. And then I'm just gonna want to play it all the time. And that's what's happened. And I've just had like a string of atrocious games for 2 days. My brain's just like, but we need to keep playing. Spend all of your mental energy on the game. The struggles. Today, Christmas, October, and don't know. Why today? The 25th of March? Is there something significant? It seems like a tad of a random date. Enjoy the light coming. Enjoy Hunt, if that's what you get up to. Oh, that's a lot of hit points. Good. One quest down, one to go. And I should be done with everything in this tier, at least in solo. Should be. TM. I don't think I'm going to get any mining done. Considering I have to run all the way into here. I might get one tap Yes! What armor did I want to make? Full Tiggy. Full Tiggy. I was doing, I think, like, at least in my mind, are the, like, classic armors that I've used over the years. So I started with Jaggy. Tigrex is the, like, first, I think, full armor set I built in Freedom Unite, maybe. I'll build Blue Kaku in high rank, as you must. I am contractually obliged to build full Kaku. Blue Kaku, specifically, in high rank. There is an armor that comes to mind. For end high rank? But I really don't know if I want to build it or not. Because it's full Fatalis. And not only is it just like kind of bad, but it's a pain in the fucking ass. But maybe full Fatalis at the end of high rank? I did a playthrough of MH4U with one of my friends. And we got to and did what'd you call it? All of low rank and high rank. And we didn't go on to G rank for some reason, I don't know why. But the last thing we did was farm full Fatalis. So it's a very like iconic armor piece in my mind. Armor set. For that reason. The dragon head? Yeah, the Fatalis armor set. Because I really enjoyed that playthrough for you. I had a lot of fun with it. I remember it fondly. Fatty's village only in high rank? No, you can kill him in hub. Doesn't it have like dog shit slots in this game? Two free slots? Unless it's got more, that's kind of terrible. 2 1 slot and 1 2 slot. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh. So yeah, maybe full Fatalis in end of high rank. I don't like this, but it's the only thing that comes to mind. On my very first playthrough of MH4U, I stuck with one armor set the whole time. As soon as I got it in G, and it was Syringios. So maybe full Syringios in G rank. And then there's one at the end of G as well, which is also kind of just a travesty that I should not build. Because for me and everyone who's playing multiplayer with me, it would be pure, unadulterated torture. Which is Kajula. Which is Rusted Kashala. But it's such a good dual blade armor set that it's become, like, iconic for me in this game. Fire maintenance is going to be fun. We're farming for Grimmy. I'm not farming Grimmy. Normal Fatalis, not Crimson. I won't have fire witness. I'll have blue cut armor. Which I'm pretty sure is resistant to. Oh yeah? I think? Unless my memory is obliterated. Reason why it's today. Yes. I need to scroll up, I think. A semi-fast. Oh, okay. Interesting time to have it. Want to go for the usual and high. Do you mean the blue cuckoo? Exactly? Yeah, I'm good. It's on the splash screen, I got it. I got it. This music feels so out of place for not fighting Seltas specifically. I'm gonna let him leave because I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. Oh god, don't Don't say that while Ides around, Eugene. Gross. Give me a meaty hide. Don't give me monster guts. I do not care for the monster guts. I need Goza meat and fire stones, which means here is not helpful to mine anymore, really. Because I got plenty of light crystals. Hello? Hello? You're following me, Zamprios. Stalker? Years between World and Ice One. Yeah, it was a long time. Although also, like, quite short. I would have expected 2 full years. The fast dialogue is such a godsend. I know, right? People go on tirades in this game. Oh, hello, Otter. What horror are you bringing with you? You never just simply arrive. Of course it is. Rise to Sunbreak was 1 year, 3 months. Makes you wonder how much work they've already done on the DLC before they release it. Because I know that a lot of the stuff that eats a lot of time in the base game, like production, is building all the maps and making monsters that fit with the maps and all that stuff. But the monsters themselves take a lot of time as well, you know? But Iceborne in particular is in development for like 4 years, right? But the game, the DLC adds more monsters than the base game has. In not even half of that time? Doesn't seem right, does it? Because they still gotta make them, like, decide which monsters fit in locales and stuff. They still gotta make, well, to be fair, weapons with World. Still have to make weapons for those that they bothered to do in World. That's a lot of shit. Before Lesson and Ancient Lesson, Jesus Christ. The copy pasta though, Jesus, wall of text. I made a decision for a enough was released, development is starting to after Behemoth's released, it's confirmed though. Oh, you literally straight up copy paste it. That's the Iceborne monster file, code people escaped before the world even launched. So. What else? The fact that you even copied the deleted person. You don't need to fear me. I only come to spread joy. Followed by the sentence, I've made a monster hunter poem. This feels like they are the antithesis of each other. Otter. You've come to spread your own joy at the cost of my misery. You truly are a DVD player. No. He is a DVD player though. That is true. Speaking of which, Otter, how free tonight. Silver Screen's grandest hunt, what? I have to pick no Palico grunt, just guns and explosions, a portal surprise. And monsters that glow, but not in-game song. Minecraft parts when tanks shoot, so true. You piece of shit. I'm not reading the rest of it. Wait, there's a plot. There, that fits the movie as well, actually. That's appropriate. That's appropriate. World's most expensive fetish. Congratulations on using AI to torment me once more. You found a good use for it. I don't know if I would go that far. You didn't want to accuse someone of AI, but I did it for you. I know, Otter. I know the sort of filth they get up to. No, you're all researched out, aren't you? And it's not even from your studies, it's from the fucking D&D character. Oh shit, I gotta do this quest as well. There's another quest. Ingredient upgrade. You have an amazing concept. There's not even a date we're gonna play yet. I just need to start DMing again. I'm gonna do it when I'm in Sweden. Set a date? I don't know when I'm gonna be comfortably settled in Sweden. You can't vänta. In Sweden, you'll never feel comfortable. True that. Not with you there. You can't settle in Sweden. Sweden settles in you. Well, I want citizenship, so that works. The whole country, huh? I don't know if that's gonna fit. The whole country. What the fuck? Ain't that Russia? What? Dude, I'm so lost right now. Sweden is the dick, Finland's balls, after all. Well, it's sort of just the shaft, right? Isn't Norway the most of the dick? You'll send it now? So I've got years to scrutinize. They both have a tip. It's shared tip. If you want Swedish citizenship, maybe you don't want to acknowledge Norway's existence. The Swedes like the Norwegians. They just don't like the Danish. They wouldn't admit that they like them because they need to take the piss out of them. But they would die for them. The who? The Danes. The Danish. They don't like the Danish. Especially after they changed their flag and removed the two hot dudes. And made them less hot. Not their flag, sorry, their coat of arms. My bad. You don't like any of your neighbours. I mean, the Swedes don't even like themselves, though, so. I meant other Swedes, but also like themselves. Yeah, that type of Dane, exactly. They don't like Yakuza singing. Although, quite frankly, the Swedes, not as antisocial as the Swedes want you to believe. They lie. They propagate themselves as antisocial, but it's not true. public image to uphold. Can you actually uphold it, though? I have been accosted by strangers at the bus stop. Like, genuinely, I think 3 out of the 4 times I've been at a bus stop. Someone has talked to me. Bus stop by myself, that is. And you can't even get away with it by like, yeah, sorry, I don't speak Swedish. Because then they all just start speaking English. I'm so posh, I only used the bus 3 to 4 times. No, I just never went outside. That's why you found a third language to avoid all conversation. What's a language that like no people know? That a white person would, in theory, be like natively speaking of, and it wouldn't seem weird. I can't go with Swamp German. Icelandic? Oh, that's a good one. Hungarian would be a good one, yeah. I was thinking like Slovakian. Czech, maybe? They are bigger countries, though. Estonian? Wait. I don't know if that's what entered, just but I don't know what the hell that is. Estonia has like 0 population. I need to learn Estonian. That looks Hungarian. It does a bit. It's bigger than Iceland. Yeah, but like... Actually, I do want to go to Iceland one day, so maybe it would be good. Technically half Hungarian, but you can't speak it. Did you just never learn it when growing up, or did you not want to? It sounds so weird. Dude, one of my favorite things about London, pretty much the only good thing I can ever think of about London and the UK, something I will actually miss when going to Sweden over the UK, is the sheer number of different languages you hear constantly. It's so nice. Yes, Eugene? I fired up your want to do the randomizer permanent again. You're welcome. You're so tempted, Gando. It is disgusting that you guys watch me do this shit, and you're like, yeah, I think I want to do that as well. The pain that I'm going through, and you're like, this seems like a good idea. I don't know if there's like a ton of different speaky in Sweden as much. I think it's just like Swedish, maybe a bit of English, and maybe a bit of Arabic. You haven't done it yet? It's just the temptation. No one speaks, you lie. The Swedes chat for days, Otter. That's why you have to do the sort, so you can actually get out of a fucking conversation at the end, you know? It's the only way you can leave. The only thing you know is fuck. Swearing. Fifan. Swedish swear words are so bad. Man. It's damn fun and a nice challenge. The resetting is crashing on your mood. Yup. Your sayings are just weird? You mean about shitting in the blue cupboard? Yeah. To be fair, all sayings are weird in all languages, but yours are particularly strange. I'd rather if someone didn't shit of any of my cupboards, to be honest. Rather than specifically the blue one. No cupboard. Please. What makes the blue one special? I have no idea. Can you slide it in there on a shrimp sandwich? What? Yeah, maybe it's a Germanic thing. Maybe Germanic languages have weird-ass sayings, because English is Germanic, is technically, somehow, Germanic as well. I don't know if I've heard anyone from a romantic language been like, yeah, the sayings here are whack as fuck as well. To be fair, significantly less romantic language audience here, seemingly. There is more Germanic languages. How you farted your last potato. To be fair, I completely forgot. Fuck. I could imagine in peasant era, that would be rather threatening. Chat distracting, yep. You like the English saying of bottle up buttercup? Yeah. That one's a good one. It's just enjoyable to say. Going too used to seeing objectives in the corner. If I'm fighting a monster that I know how to fight, I kind of just fully stop paying attention. I play the game out the corner of my eye and I just stare at chat instead. So, when Rathalos comes along, I don't know what I'm doing. Toasted distracted host. I mean, it's terrible because it means less multi, which sucks because I got to do the whole fucking quest again now. You rarely ever capture? Yeah, exactly. The only time I ever capture is if it's a capture quest. Or if it is a drop rate that is statistically higher enough that I can actually be asked to do it. You know what's also really good about the movie, Otter? You can leave it thinking that a lobotomy would be a more pleasant experience. And if you keep talking about it, I'm gonna give you a fucking lobotomy. It's a joke, Twitch. I promise. Killing Fatty with a toothpick? That's not easy at all. I killed him once with a pookie weapon, okay? True. True that. I wish I was lobotomized in DVD, because then maybe I'd have fun with it. Maybe I just need to play more. All my brain cells will fade away and I'll just enjoy it regardless. Have I played through all of the killers? No? One, some of them cost money. And I only buy it when it's on sale. And I didn't want to buy it when it was on sale recently because I wasn't sure if I was going to get sucked into it. It is already too late. I've been sucked into it. And two, I've only ever played like 5 killers max outside of like a single match. On a few of them, basically. And 3, I don't even remember 2 of those killers. I apparently technically played Nurse at some point. I don't remember doing it. There's Wesker Pyramid Head and I don't know who Samara is, but the ring lady is there. Yeah, the Onryo is what it's called in there. Is that her name rather than just the Onryo? Has a lot of licenses. It has a lot of licenses, and it's even worse at keeping the licenses up somehow. You love Pinhead? I mean, Cumboy is still going to be in the game. Sorry, Pinhead's still going to be in the game, right? I really shouldn't call him Cumboy when people don't understand what I'm on about. Sadako? Yeah, Sadako's in the game. Cumboy. What? He says when so in DVD there's a killer called Pinhead. And there's a box. And when you play with it, he goes, "You opened the box," and then he teleports to you, and he goes, "And I came." So he's Cumboy. When you play with what? His box. When you play with his box, he comes. What's not to understand? He also has, like, nipple piercings or something. I don't know. Stop repeating it? Why? I thought you liked that sort of thing, Entep. Doesn't he have like everything piercings? That's true, yeah. He is basically just one big flesh piercing. It's kind of his brand. Not when you're doing it with another man. It's not just me. Like he takes on 4 people at once. Only one person can pick up his box at a time, but I don't normally go for the box because I'm selfish. I just stay on a gen. Only 4 skill issue. Well, technically for a little bit he could do 8, I suppose, but there was another killer as well. I'm doing. This is a capture quest. This is a capture quest. This is a quest in which you capture. How do you even pick it up? You walk over and left click it. It's highlighted. Isn't Pinhead going out the stores soon? His license shenanigans? I'm not sure. If I read it correctly, I think he's going out of the Steam store, but staying in the in-game store? Which confused the shit out of me. Because if he's being licensed, they shouldn't be able to sell him at all. He's leaving everything, really? Because then, yes. Nice. But why add a character? Because that's how licensing works. Yeah, exactly. That's stupid. It is stupid, but licensing is inherently stupid, so... Stop licensing? But then they don't get to add killers from big franchises that draw people to play the game. Do not eat the rich. Human meat is bad for you. I don't know where it's been. It's probably not clean. You're hungry? Eat something else. They probably won't even taste good. Probably have a terrible texture. You don't want a terrible texture, mate. You're autistic. That's like death. Don't bring my autism into this. I will weaponize anything I can. to convince you to not eat someone. Autistic cannibals will be a sight to behold. Me? You do not want someone who is autistic to have eating human flesh as their special interest. That would be a problem. Fuck. Nama? Oh, the people Nama. Is that what his name was? Is that why they call him that? It's like vaguely just clicked in the back of my head. You will be here to carry me? Good, good. Are we gonna play all night long again, Otter? Or do you have respectable needs in the morning? Like education? Huckster? Yeah, Scando? Question. Uh-huh. AI made me join. Gando, no, you just said you didn't like it. You said you were done with it. Then you remembered you also love it. Ah, addiction. That's mine and Otter's private time. Streamer wants privacy. Unacceptable. Watch him kill it again. Oh, fuck. Thank you. I forgot. I would have done. Thank you, N10. Am I winning? Thanks to N10. Yes. Whoops. Bum 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 ba da da ba da 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 da. Oh, the fucking lobbies are full. I like that there's a lobby called Pokemon that has 40 fucking spaces in it. And yet, somehow, they're still in all the fucking Monster Hunter channels. Shit is fascinating. Why are all the lobbies full? Are there no Pokemon channels? There's a Pokemon Palace and a Pokemon Palace EU. Pokemon Palace EU has 40 spaces. Simply smaller sized pocket monsters. Well, if they're in a multiplayer lobby, for any of the games that are on Citra, they're not hunting monsters, right? If you would consider that to be capturing. They're just having, like, spars with their monsters against each other. They're making their monsters pretend fight. Story spies getting charged? They kill things. EU Shamans Public Gathering Hall #1. It is empty. If you want to join multi, join before someone else goes in there. EU Shaman Pub 1. Wait, I'm doing multi. That is what I just said out loud, yes? You'll join? I would be fascinated to see you play Monster Hunter, Otter. Fascinated. can actually bash Gilgar's skull in with a hammer in the newer games. Maybe I should pick up Pokemon again. You made me abandon an emerald. I didn't make you do shit, good sir. Your choices are not my problem. Not my fault. They're not my problem either, but... How many challenges are you doing for you? He's just doing one. It's just the most disgusting challenge in human history. Why did you say fuck, Mace? By the way, there's still a space in the lobby. Isn't he still in high rank? Yeah, he is. You know the collector's challenge I'm doing, N10? He's doing that. But for every single weapon. In the entire game. At once. It took me 200 hours to get through low rank, yeah, see. Oh my god, hello Yuji. Nice seeing you here. Low rank armor only, please. He's high rank? He is high rank. Center 1. Ryu. Your Freedom Unite brain took over? Ah. A curse to us all. Not gonna stay, don't feel it, just here for the cards. Such a greedy card. Card whore. Collecting all of them. Connection lost. Oh. Abomination Hunting Horn Lance? Yeah, honestly. It's, Zamtrails, yeah. You're about to play shit with your friends, but if you fall behind, you're dead. I mean, I'm only just going into 3 now. Nice, so you're not gonna fall behind? I need to farm an entire armor set and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 weapons. You're in 3? You got like 3 key quests though, maybe? You'll be fine. After those, I'll be done with the keys. If the keys happen to be monsters I need, yeah. But you can just post them again. I'll probably post them again as well, because I'll still need the monsters, right? Only below world do you want to play as GU? Fair. You still haven't had it yet. Oh shit, Gore's in here? What if this still persists? Your HR4 by the time you return, and you die forever. Then you die forever, I guess. You have to wait for the next collector's challenge. There's like 3 more of them for this game, so... Who knows when they'll get pulled? I didn't pull this one, technically, so... Oh, we got a high-grade influx. Well, that was a mean combo. Very mean combo. Can you go after Gano instead of me, please? Here we go. Nice, we got it. Sensor is broken. You're considering waiting for the 2. Can you play 1 games on the 2? You can? Wow. Do you need NSO or something? Or... No, believe it or not, they did something reasonable. We'll see how long that lasts. Astral Chain, Zelda, Monster, and nothing else. NSO will just be like £50 more a year or so. Is that actually the price, or is that... Just taking the mic. I don't know how much they've revealed yet. Other than the terrible looking console. Rumored price is 430,000. remember when you just, like, bought a console and it could just go online for free? As long as you had internet. How crazy was that? Considering you guys just clapped on his existence with 3 people, you're surprising still alive. He's a healthy boy, Gore. He's a healthy boy. Your contribution was earplugs and nothing else. You probably got killed at like the perfect wrong time. That all of your paralysis and all of your KO build up like ticked all the way down from being relatively close, right? You really should stop getting earplugs up before your own movement speed. Oh god, yes, you should. What the hell, I'm? You gotta get your own movement speed. With Horn? I think it's terrible. Gay and Do. Your quest. I get a feeling I know what you're gonna post. A selfless Horner, you love to see it. Not when they're dead, I don't. I'd rather have the Horner play the one song for themselves than be a corpse. Quite. They may die, but the buffs stay with you. But I want the money. And Ein desperately needs the money right now. Ein, did you hear that? I need money. In game. I mean, I do need it in real life, but in-game. It's like where you have to say in Minecraft. Or people believe you have to say in Minecraft. So the feds don't come and kill you in real life. Or like in Guilty Gear when you say you're playing with bulls. To be fair, Mace, based on some of the female designs in that game, I think some people are playing with their balls when they're playing it. Somehow all of the Guilty Gear Strive community has bought the controller that we made specifically for disabled Guilty Gear players. How weird is that? goons so hard as a disability. I mean, porn addiction is a real thing. You have a cripplingly being cool addiction? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Vengeance is 35. Feels quite cheap for how recently it came out. You get to play incredibly long hair protagonists. Inexplicably long hair. It's the only thing I can think about. And to inform you, you've not realized the name. Got him! The music and the demon slash persona is very good. The music seems to be a big pull for Atlas titles. No, you motherfucker! I was putting a trap down. Nice one. I know, right, Eugene? It's so sad. Prime real estate. Good. What is 11 and 12 in German? It is 11 and 12. Okay. Thanks. Half the turn, take this mod. Then you do like 10-3, right? Or 3-10? What did I say? Yes, you do. 3-10. Cool. Thank you. Only thing I remember of German from secondary school, apparently, is the number logic. Ugh. It could be infinitely worse. Do you mean French? 420s and 6? Whatever the shit it is that they do. You mean Danish? Is Danish worse? Yeah, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, Swedish makes sense. 13, 14, 15. What is it? It's not 20. 20 is German. Oh my god, I've lost 20 in Swedish. En, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex, sju, ja, 11, 12. 20. I found it. Should count to 20. And I did two of them in the wrong order, which is funny. Look up 92 in Danish. Okay, open this. 92 in Danish. Four and a half times 20. Is that a hyper-specific instance, or does that get used elsewhere than that? That absolutely disgusting logic. Because French is just fucked the whole time. Not just for one number. I like this quest. This is a good quest. So glad the Lavasia farmer doesn't look like complete ass. The first time ever. You like how what feels like every French-speaking country other than France just abandoned them in favor of simpler ones? Really? Did they not do it in like French Guiana or something? No, the Swiss one is different? Switzerland has a whole bunch of funky stuff going on there, right? Sorry for the wait, it's okay. Don't worry. Hello, Hedgie. Welcome. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Kaditsu? Kadistu. I don't know. You listened to the music before you played? On April Fools? You heard it in streams? Ah, okay. At that point, you can't really avoid it. Unless you're just not on the stream that plays music. Which seems to be not that many, actually. I mean, it's April Fool's Day, maybe it is, Hedgie. Fair enough. Oh, you were watching the game. Okay. At that point, it makes sense. Just music playing in general. Every mistake of your restart tactic. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough. Hopefully you've already played it through once if you're on super hard though. You wouldn't go for the hardest this time around, just one, would you? I think I would probably just go on the default difficulty for a game like that, to be honest. If I was ever to play one. Since it always seems to just get, like, disgustingly unfair. Very quickly. cross sack, which I needed. The OG Persona 3 also gets you. It seems to be that type of game sort of thing. The turn-based RPGs. Let's go to the main menu after you die. That is fucking infuriating. Persona 3 is very old though, right? At this point. I can't say that's surprising. SMT1 does that as well. Wasn't SMT1 made before, like, we were born, though? A lot of us? Or is it old, not as old as I think it is? And the games back then were more designed on arcade games, which meant they were, like, horrible like that. PS2. What FPS means. Atlas are crazy. I genuinely don't understand how they've made so much money from selling, like, the same game over and over again. Not saying that different entries are the same game, but, like, it's similar to what Monster Hunter does, I suppose, but they do it an additional time, it feels like. They have, like, the base game, an extended edition of the base game, and then a remake, and the remake is like 4 years after the base game. Which feels like it's hard to justify a remake at that point. Feels like when a new game gets announced, you're like, cool, I gotta wait 4 years for it to be complete. Monster Hunter's already bad enough in that regard. It's crazy. They intensely milk it. Yeah, for Persona 5. Persona 5 was nuts. It works for them, and people seem to enjoy it. But It is crazy. I think that's what Eugene means. Fine. When they remade the third game, it basically just became the fifth game, but blue. I'm not sure, though. I've not played any of them. And hopefully never will. They do not seem like fun. At least. Right, in the base quest list, I cannot fight Brachydios. Anything other than that is fair game. What were they up to? Inflating themselves. Maybe even each other, who knows? Why did I just eat for Slugger? Whatever. Because I didn't want to eat for Polisher, because I've got speech opening. I did the Gathering +1 on this, so yeah. Attack them from doors with the side, however it knocks them out. Just slap them with the blunt bits. Would have been good if I had Punishing Draw. Then it actually would have done something. The downside would be that I have Punishing Draw. Punishing Draw, Dual Blades. It has worked. I still think it's terrible, even if it does technically work. I don't know if I'd say really good. It works. It also put away the duels fast and therefore do it often. But you have to be in Archdemon mode at least. And it eats a skill slot. It's a neat little thing that you can do. I don't. It kills a lot of the identity of dual blades, in my opinion. Turning it into a sheath, unsheath playstyle. But if it works for you, it works for you. I suppose, right? I would, at least personally, thoroughly classify that as a meme build. Regardless of the game. A fun one. For sure. But a meme build. Getting KO with dual blades is incredibly funny. Very amusing. Dual stamina surge. In world, yeah, definitely. I always find in the older games that stamina surge is too much of an ass to get into your set compared to stuff like Constitution or Marathon Runner. Specifically, Constitution Marathon Runner is also kind of an ass. Mucho decent, yeah. It's always funny with the droves, but that's still a thing. It's just in a different place. For some reason. Dude, Stamina Surge in World is so fucking good. Oh my god. Don't know. No. I have not. To be honest, I don't really watch much Monster Hunter stuff. Like at all. I'll occasionally have a little binge of something. It's very rare. All I need is an Iodrome head for that one. Your quest scanner. Maxed fish, eh? Pretty sweet. I am gonna go grab myself a drink real quick. So I'll be right back for just a moment. Hello. Ugh. Ooh, Celtics Queen. Hell yeah. Happy days. You gave us stuff a chance as a friend occasionally linked his vids a few years back and it gave you a chuckle here and there. Fair enough. I've shamefully spent almost all of my time either playing DBD or streaming at the moment, so haven't really been watching much stuff. Oh god. I haven't even really been keeping up with my, like, playlists stuff. My subscriptions, that's what they're called. You also don't watch anything really? Not because you're working in. I usually, like, have a good mix between watching and playing stuff, but if there's a game that I get really into for a while, it just obliterates everything. Like, I'll just play the game. And vice versa. If there's something that I get really into watching, I'll just, like, hardcore watch all of it. And not play anything at all. That is the plan, right? Only counting YouTube stuff. I don't watch much other than that, to be honest, other than anime. And even that is far more infrequent than it was before when I was younger. Yes, good. Perfect. I love causing the queen to lose the mount like that. Basically, with the Sotus. And then she just stands there for ages. It's really good for everyone else on the team. Amazing KO, by the way. It's such a shame that you lost the mount probably, but oh no, you didn't. Cool. To comprehend what happened exactly. I don't know why I've made it my personal vendetta to kill the Celtus in this quest, but I have. I did it. He's dead. When Karen gets drowned? Or downed. He has his nose up his ass. What? Because he just lies there, like, dead still? Is that what happens when Karen gets down? I honestly do not remember right now what happens when Karen gets down. Okay, cool. Yeah, my comprehension has not been great today in general, to be honest with you. And now that I've been streaming for 7.5 hours, it is gone. It is gone. Completely. Shell of the man I once was. Just to say, not much has changed. Well, that sucks. I do not have deodorants. I like that she still does the stink attack, the pheromones. To try and call for a Celtus. Just makes sense. She'd be like, maybe there's another one, you know? In the area. Hoo-hoo. Well, I'm not stinky anymore, I can heal. Don't need to flirt with death like this. Good job. Man, the quests are so quick in multi, it's crazy. The only thing I know that I need from Celtus Queen in specific is a shitload of claws. Which I think only comes from the face break. I also need to concentrate. A full break, you reckon? Nice. The good stuff. That one's gone, okay. You also need a lot of Celtus Queen. Nice. For some reason it's required for just a ton of weapons. And I have no idea why. We've done like 4 quests in the HR3 base. No, I actually only have one Celtis weapon. Now. There is only one. I have no idea what the key quests are. Probably not Iodrome, if I had to guess. Oh, cool, I can get these up. Oh, yeah, it's this. You need it for the cleaving jaws for some reason. You also need it for, obviously, the Celtis weapon. That one makes sense. Cleaving Jaws Plus. You're only missing one extra. You got almost everything. Oh, damn. Nice. Celtis Queen's probably a key. That one would make sense. I reckon the tail's much more of a pleasure in multi. It's probably a lot easier, yeah. Because it's not constantly friggin' attacking you with the tail. Or turning towards you. Especially if you're using a gun. Makes that a lot easier, right? Turning is the most disruptive, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's inconvenient. He's gonna be messed up at least. Might just die from, like, collateral at this point. Is that the tail break already? It was. Nice. Was it? Yeah, it is. I struggle to tell with her tail break sometimes. Wow, that was the freest mount ever. What the hell? It's been a while since I've had one that was like that. Thank you, low rank. I was gonna do... Oh no, she didn't. Actually hit me as well, huh? Amazing flinch timing. That was about to be terrible. Dead egg. Yep. I got true comboed. Mandible break. Mandibles are broken. Tail's broken. It's just the legs then, right? I should really post just a shitload of Tigrex so that I can farm my armor. Because my armor is not sufficient. At all. Just full break. Ready. Nice one. I really like they made it his leg still twitches. Subquest was to kill her man? Yeah, it was. Her goon? It was. Good quest. Good quest. Ooh, the extract. Lucky. on the third Celta screen I've done. Very lucky. Is Monster Hunter now? Is that meant to be, is Monster Hunter now an extraction shooter, or is Monster Hunter now an extraction shooter? Not the now game, okay. You can understand my confusion, probably. You didn't capitalize on now, and you did capitalize on Monster Hunter, so. I don't want to know. That's where I'm at. I feel like you have to be able to permanently lose your gear for an extraction show, right? That has to be one of the requirements. I'm imagining Brachidios is probably a key quest here, which means I will not ever be able to do all the key quests until I've gone back into solo again. Because I can't do Brachy. The next tier has very few weapon upgrades. And I think, like, 3 of them are Duran Moran. Oh, Ein, do you have a Garuga for low rank? A Yan Garuga? I think it might be 3-star, not 2-star, if memory serves, but... Just wondered if you had one. Or if it had been yeeted. Replaced by more useful high-rank ones. Or Kirins or something. You do? Mmm. Could you send it to me? Perchance. Thank you kindly. Saves me the hassle of chasing down a fucking Garuga. Just a Garuga by itself, please. Oh, wait, no, he's the other way. I'm just bamboozling Gando. I think he's this way. Actually, I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about blinding the Garuga. Not the Garuga, the Garguas. Yeah, he's here. Gargwood sounds wrong. It feels like the plural of Gargwa is Gargwa. Weird thing to think about right now. I stand by it though, it doesn't feel right. Ooh. This Tiggy is jumpy. Oh, there's an Ogre Dual Blades with such a good shot. Why don't you use those? My mind is just stuck in using these raw ones because they have disgustingly good sharpness. And nothing else has sharpness that I'm like happy with yet. Damn. Thankfully didn't go for me. The flinches. Oh my lord, he flinched. Good dodge, Gado. Jesus Christ, you just barely got away with that. They nearly did the Tigrex special and just roll out of the area while you're mounting him. This boy be nearly dead because he is insta-enraging. We're doing a lot of damage in a very small time frame, to be fair, but he is enraging as soon as he's like out of rage again. We're quite at the point of limping, yeah? Anyway, because he came in here. Never mind, he was at the point of limping. He just decided not to. Or maybe did for like a split second, but he was already at the edge of the arena, so it didn't matter. Man, I know it got mentioned the other day, but I really would love for more monsters to have unique tells like that. Tigrex and Diablos get angrier quicker the lower health they are. That's how you know that they're injured. They just get angry like instantaneously. Kataku's ears go down. Kezu does the weird standing still thing. It's such a fun way to tell that they're injured. Other than just the limp. The latest you can think of is this crab spitting blood. Gypseros plays dead, yep. The crabs have, yeah, like the purple black bubbles instead of their enraged white bubbles, right? It was all Freedom Unite / Freedom 2. Oh really? Yep. They have permanent like black bubbles when they're injured. I'm gonna go for the armor first. I need a Tigrex tail. I still haven't carved one. Shit. Oh, look at that. Ein doesn't forget things after the quest. Thank you, Ein. Unlike me. It's not Frontier, so you don't upgrade armor with monster parts. If I'm building a noob's armor set, I'm technically upgrading my armor set with monster parts. Just saying. Your quest, Scando? Actually, not your quest. Never mind. I take it back. I'm sorry. That will be all for today. Because we don't really have enough time to do another quest. You knew it! Thank you very much, you two, for joining me and doing hunts with me. I appreciate it. Oh, we are waving perfectly in sync. Look at that. Me and Gando. Ina's almost there. Oh, God. We'll be back. Oh, that was a good click. With the same games tomorrow as were played today. There will be multi tomorrow. You are correct, Mace. You can see what and when it will be played on that little linky link there. Discord. God, it's hard to spell. There's the Discord link. There's the YouTube. Which is just for the stream VODs. I am gonna go and disassociate for like 5 minutes to get some energy back. I will see you whenever I see you next time. You enjoy yourself until that point. Till then. Too late.